Hi, welcome back to Partha's Artz tutorial. Today we'll learn how to draw a portrait of a man. To start with, first draw a perfect circle and then try to bisect them into equal halves, a vertical one and a horizontal one. And then the same half you have to draw one more line in the bottom and then try to draw a little angle line which will become the jaw parts of the face. As you can see right now, you can join it towards the chin, the bottom of it. I try to make a little narrow chin in the base, so it's up to you to make it narrow or broad. You can play around and change it later also. It's just a framework, a high-level framework, so go ahead and make it a little darker, but don't make it too darker as you start drawing it. Now extend that line, the top one to the bottom, and you can remove those horizontal lines now. We have to start with the next activity, which is now dividing this into complete half from the top to the bottom, and then the bottom half you again make it to the second half. The same way, the next bottom half make it to the one more half of it. The same way on the top of make a half, and top of that again you make one more half. So ideally this line becomes the reference for eyes, this one for the nose, this one for the lips, and this one for the hairs. You can always remove the unnecessary lines and make it clear. Now for the eyes part, taking the width of the face from the eyes line, divide it into equal 5 parts. Then from there you can start drawing the eyes. I will add a separate tutorial how to draw the eye section in details. But right now you can just take a perfect curves on the top and the bottom within that boundaries. Then the eyeballs, nice and clear. I was thinking of giving a little thicker eyebrows since I'm drawing a man. If it's a woman, probably you can give a thinner one. Thinner eyebrows also are okay for men, but I'm just thinking of giving that way. And then from the eyes starting point, you can draw a line, so that becomes a reference for our nose section. You can start with a small circle. You can start from the nose exact line, or you can make it even a little small nose also, it's up to you. So the two curves on either side can be sharp or smooth. It's up to what kind of nose you want to give or what kind of person you're drawing, and looking at that you can make those curves. And then both the centers of the eyes, whatever line you bring it down, will be a reference for the mouth. The maximum width the mouth can be drawn. Then try to draw a small triangle from the nose towards the bottom of the lips line, because that helps us to start the curve of the lips, so as you can see right now. And then the half of that, start to draw a line which becomes a boundary of the lips. You can define how lengthier you want the lips size to be, and then you can start drawing the remaining part of the lips. I should be definitely able to add a separate tutorial on drawing the lips alone, lip section alone. Let me go ahead and shade some points on the eyebrows. For the heads, the hair section, normally for men it will be like a kind of a rectangular profiles. So it's your creativity. I'm trying to right now give it kind of this shape, a kind of rectangular shape here. Though the jaws are a little narrow towards the bottom, you can still try to give it this way. This should bring to a particular shape of a man. And hairs, I'm trying to give a little uh, uh, the long hairs in the center and the short hairs in the sides, kind of a look. Feel free to give you creative looks. You can rub it off and again give it different kinds of hairstyles. It's up to you to give a different kind of looks for this drawing. And of course the ears start approximately somewhere from the eyes and then end it by the nose. That's what the reference is. We're almost getting a kind of shape of the man right now. If you look at the high level, we have to get into some more details as we move on. Feel free to darken the boundaries, whichever you feel that you can freeze it or you're okay with the shapes of whatever you have sketched, or you can keep it light and then keep correcting it the more you want to bring it to shapes. To make it little manly, I'm adding some visibility of the jaw bones, chin bones. I also wanted to make a little muscle there, so feel free to change it as per your wish. Let's give a broader neck since it's a man. You can give a little broader neck here. The neck can be a little lengthier or shorter, or however you wish. I need to continue to remove the reference lines, whatever you've drawn each and every time, so it's more clear and you can think of where you want to give the next shadows, lightings. So with the respect to the lips part, I'm trying to make it now more, adding more details here. I removed it and I'm trying to make it a little lips, but then adding some shadows there, as you can see there, and then adding some shadows in the bottom of the lips so that we can see a little of a projection of the chin. The more shadows you add is more, if we can more bring out the high points and the low points, we can bring those more visible. Giving shadows is one of an important subject. I will definitely take a separate video to explain how the shadows work. But shadows plays an important role because once you finish the outlines of any drawing, the shadow is what defines more realistic image, beautiness to the drawing. So making the jaw a little more broader to make him look more manly. I feel that kind of a face look always gives a good look for the man. So going back to the shadows, it's an important part of the drawing. Let me make this eyebrow slit more darker, because this is almost matching to the face, so I'm thinking to continue having the same eyebrow, or else I might have changed a little matching to the face. Moving on to the shadows again. So keep darkening whichever is not dark, whichever is important for the drawing, keep darkening it. we almost reached to the end of the drawing, but as you can see, the more details we bring, the more clear things which we think is perfect for this drawing, we start to make it darker lines, much more darker. You can try different hairstyles, different kinds of eyes, squeezed eyes, and eyes squeezed towards the end or the towards the beginning. The nose in a narrow shape, a much more broader, a lengthier nose, a small lips or big lips. And you can keep trying different kind of lengths and you will come to know how many different shapes, different kind of faces that we can create. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed and I wanted to see if you can also draw. If you have any specific comments or if you wanted to try something, please do add this in the comment section. And whatever you think of this drawing, please give your comments in the comment section. Thank you. See you again guys. Bye.